Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my fifth lesson of D2, chapter number 12, exercise 12D, that is about the volume and surface area of composite figures. In this lesson, I will discuss intermediate level question number 6. Before going to the lesson, I just want to ask my students that I'm making these lessons in the crucial period of third wave of COVID-19 in order to facilitate my students and in order to give the idea that nobody can stop the learning and there has to be no barrier between the teacher student and the learning. In this lesson, we will solve question number 6. The figure which is given in the question is a composite figure. So it's important to understand that what are the composite figures. Composite figures are the figures in which consist of more than one shape. Like in this situation, the given diagram is consisting of cylinder and two cones. So how to find the volume and surface area of such composite figures is important to understand, because this concept is really important not for D2 students but for my students who are going to appear in their O-level examination as well. So all these students will be watching these lessons carefully, so that before exam they can clear their concepts properly. If you look at the diagram, we can see that the cone has the slant height 6 centimeter and the diameter of the cone as well as cylinder is 8 meters and the height of the cylinder is 8 meters. The question says find the total surface area and the volume of the cylinder with the conical ends as shown in the diagram. So there are two requirements of the question. The first requirement is the total surface area. So it's important to understand how to calculate the total surface area. Total surface area. Okay. Now look at the diagram, that how to calculate the total surface area. We can see that this circular part of the diagram, from this part the cone is joined with the cylinder, and same at the top. From this circular portion the cone and the cylinder are joined together. All those parts of the solid figures which are not in contact with some other diagram or which are hollow, or the part of the diagrams from which the shape is joined with the other solid shape, they will not be considered for the calculation of total surface area. So it means that we have to find the curved surface area of this cone. Okay, we have to find the curved surface area of cone, curved surface area of this cylinder, and the curved surface area of cone at the top. Okay, if this point is clear that this circular top or bottom is not included in the calculation of surface area in case of composite figures, then the concept of the surface area will really be easy. Okay, now the second thing is that here the cone, for the cone and the cylinder, we are given with the diameter, and as the radius is half the diameter, so it will be, the radius will be 8 divided by 2, and which is equal to 4 centimeter. Radius will be 4 centimeter for cylinder as well as cone, and the dimensions are in meters, so we have to be careful about this. Okay, now the cone has the slant height 6 meter given. Okay, and the cone which is at the top and bottom, they are the similar cones, they are identical one. So in order to find the total surface area, we will be finding the surface area of one cone and we will be multiplying that answer by 2. Okay, so what we are going to do is the total surface area will be equal to the curved surface area of cylinder. Okay, plus curved 2 times the curved surface area of cone. Now it's a time to replace the formulas carefully. 2 pi RH for the curved surface area of cylinder, 2 pi RH plus 2 pi RL. I hope you are clear that why I'm using this 2, because the cones are identical. We have the same cones with us. So what we will be doing, we will be using that we will be finding the surface area of one cone and we will be multiplying that by 2. And now what we can do is that we can see that this 2 pi and r is common, 2 pi and r, and inside the bracket I will left with h plus l. Now replace the values 2 pi and the radius is 4, height of the cylinder is h and the slant height is 6. Okay, 8 plus 6 is 14, 2 pi 4 into 14. Now I have to multiply these all numbers. 2 times 4 multiplied by 14 multiplied by pi, and pi has a value 3.142. 2 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 14 multiplied by 3.142. Now what I have to do, I have to multiply. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 multiplied by 14 multiplied by 3.142, and this gives me 351.9. Okay, 0.9, and as we have to give our answer nearest to 3 significant figures, so it will be around 352 meter square. I hope you are clear about the surface area, and now it's the time to go for the calculation of total volume. And if we think about the total volume, we can see the shape consists of 3 solids, 1 is cylinder and 2 are cones, but the cones are identical, cones are similar one. So the volume of this solid will be equal to the volume of cylinder plus volume of 2 cones. Okay, formula for the volume of cone is volume of cone equals to 1 by 3 pi r square and h. Okay, 6 is the slant height. We are not given with the height of cone, so first of all we have to go for the calculation of the height of cone. So the second requirement of the question is volume of a solid equals to volume of cylinder plus 2 into volume of cone. Now what we can do is that we can see that formula for the volume requires a height as well. So first of all we have to find the height of cone. So height of cone, let me make the diagram so that my students can understand the working properly. That I will be taking the triangle, okay, in which the height is unknown. Slant height of the cone is 6, and I hope my students are clear that slant height will become the hypotenuse. Okay, this is 4, this is 6, and height we need to find out. We have to apply Pythagoras theorem that height h square will be equal to 6 square minus 4 square, and this will become 36 minus 16, and this will become 20. H square equals to 20 and h equals to square root 20. Okay, now h is square root 20. Square root 20 is 4.47. 0.4 and 7. Okay, now we have to go for the calculation of volume. I'm going really slow so that my students can understand this question easily, because these are one of the most important concepts of your CI examination as well. So please watch these all lessons carefully so that you should not have any difficulty during exam. Okay, now we have the answer of height with us, that is 4.47. Now it's a time to replace the values in the formula, that volume solid equals to volume cylinder plus volume of cone, and we have to multiply the volume of cone by 2. So the total volume will be equal to volume of cylinder, that is pi r square h, plus 2 into 1 by 3 pi r square and h. But as we are using the same letter, so the students can misunderstand this. So let's make some difference, because one is the height of cylinder and the other one is the height of cone. Okay, now the formula can take the form pi r square h plus 2 by 3 into pi r square and h dash. Now what we can do is that here we can see that this pi and r square is same, common. I can extract it out, I can pull it out, and inside the bracket I will have h plus 2 by 3 into h dash. Okay, now it's a time to replace the values carefully. Radius is 4 pi into 4 square into h, height of cylinder which is 8, and plus 2 by 3 into 4.47 and close the bracket, and this can take the form 16 pi 8 plus when I'm multiplying 4.47 by 4.47 multiplied by 2, this gives me 8.94 divided by 3. Okay, let me write down the calculation as well. 8.94 by 3, and now 16 pi into 8 plus we have to divide 8.94 by 3, 2.98. Okay, 16 pi and 8 plus 2.98 is 10.98. 10.98. Show your complete working on the answer space. 16 multiplied by 10.98 multiplied by 3.142, and this gives me multiplied by 16 multiplied by 3.142, and this gives me 551.98. and as we have to give our answer nearest to 3 significant figures, so it can be taken as 552, and the units are in meters, so meter cube. Total volume of solid. Okay, total volume. I hope you are clear about today's class. Please watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.